Whoa. What is going on?
I know what's going on, and today what's going on. Got to talk about the Cleveland Browns, because right now, coaching search is looking ugly. Top coaching candidates are backing out, and right now the process is dragging out. Hey, we don't know what the problem is, but the number one red flag is Shedeur Sanders, and a lot of coaches are straight up saying, "No, I'm good on him." We don't know why, but first we had Mike McDaniels from the Dolphins, even though he would have been probably good for the offense, but I don't think he'll lead up men. Not to say nothing bad about him, but just look at how the Dolphins been ran the last couple of years. But for him to pull out, and just to be an offensive coordinator for the Chargers, let that sink in. A former coach rather be an offensive coordinator than run the Browns. So then you got Jesse Minton, who is the Chargers defensive coordinator. He canceled his second interview with the Cleveland Browns and expected to land the Ravens head coaching job instead. So that's another person we got to look out of, get out the way. I mean, I don't know if these guys would be good for a system to rebuild in Cleveland anyway. Man, they need receivers. They need an offensive line. They're solid at running back. I mean, they got capable quarterbacks. So, I mean, you got a solid defense. So you think about, you go get some, just go get some defense, like some linebackers that help with Myles Garrett. The defensive backs are pretty decent, but mainly you need some weapons, man. Wide receivers and offensive line to protect any quarterback that you have back there, whether it's Shedeur or Deshaun Watson, who could make a comeback and who might not be a bad player. Might never, what player he might be under a good system. Like Kevin Stefanski just didn't have a good system for his quarterbacks, which we saw he run through like 3 or 4. I mean, when Baker Mayfield was there, he had a great season, but that was under Kitchens. So can't even imagine. Then I heard they got Rooney Rule that is slowing down everything. And the Rooney Rule requires teams to conduct at least 2 in-person interviews with minority head coaching candidates. The problem is Mike McDaniels' interview was virtual, and Cleveland still haven't completed its second in-person interview. So even if the Browns wanted to hire someone tomorrow, they can't. So they got them in scramble mode right now. And I don't know, man. Just the quarterback uncertainty is mainly the problem, if you was to ask me. So let's talk more about Shedeur and his growth, and what he could do better is just reps. He plays the end of the main, won on every level. He started winning in high school. He went to the worst college you can go to, as a pretty decent prospect. He went and created a prospect. I mean, he went down there and won that division every time, just straight off the bat. Then he had another task. Had to go to Colorado and turn that program around. They didn't win any games, and then he got him in a bowl game. I mean, that says enough. He took that program that didn't even win maybe one game a previous year before he got there. So you give this kid maybe a full year of off-season practices and stuff like that, and maybe he might take off. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm one of the type of people that you play with what's in the locker room, right? You build off of what you got, so you know what you need. Right now, we can see what their needs are, and the first thing they want to try to do, is get a defensive coach. I mean, Mike McDaniels, he's a losing coach. So you got to watch what kind of environment you create going into the season, especially with this type of team. This is like it's the Cleveland Browns, y'all. So hopefully they can turn the season around next year and maybe make some strides from 4 or 5 wins to maybe 8 to 9 to maybe making the playoffs. So they got a team that maybe they can make it a little bit. So good luck to them, man. if they get a coach that will play Shedeur, because we want to see him play. And that's...
Whoa. What is going on?